The following program is an OCAmedia community-produced episode of Oregon Life, and we would like to thank our sponsors, Torhorse Insurance, the Oregon Brooklyn Optimist Club, and the Oregon Freemasons. We are proud to have you as our sponsors. This is Frank G. Caruso, producer of Oregon Life at OCAmedia. Poetry has been with us since the dawn of language. It has walked beside us through the ages, through grief and glory, through loss and love. When our hearts have been too heavy to speak, poetry has spoken for us. When the world felt too dim to see, poetry has lit the way forward, a lantern held steady by countless hands before ours. It has comforted the lonely, guided the uncertain, and healed the broken. In times of need, poetry is a friend, quiet yet ever present, whispering truths we had all forgotten, but always knew. Its words are not just ink and sound, they are the pulse of a shared humanity, the song that reminds us we are never truly alone. For in every verse, we find ourselves again renewed, counseled, and ready to dream once more. Thank you, Jane and Mark, for your contributions to humanity with passion and reverence. Please enjoy this episode of Oregon Life, Poetry in the Pines.
Hi, I'm Jane Peschel. I am the poet and author of the book called Come Find Your Light. And this is?
Mark Jung. I'm the photographer in this book, and we've been working together actually for probably more than 50 years. In our professional life, we work together with special needs kids and lots of other things, but got together about writing a book because we were both interested in lots of different things. Jane is the poet.
I started writing poetry probably several years ago, but seriously, maybe 4 years ago, and joined a poetry group that forced me to write on a regular basis. That collection I wanted to put together in some format, and so I started gathering it into one book earlier, and Mark offered to provide some photography that went with it, and so all of a sudden my poems became lifted in color, so to speak, because of his photography. Then he added more photography for this book, and all of a sudden the poems took on a whole different meaning, and the photography took center stage. In this book, actually, the photography takes center stage until we found our way into adding songs. You can talk about the songs.
Yeah, we started off with the poems, and we said that's nice, and we discovered that neither one of us could sing very well, but we could generate songs through the use of technology. And that opened up a whole new door for us. And so we started exploring what would a poem sound like if you set it to music. And so then we took the poems, we took the photography, which I've been taking pictures forever, and it was how we worked together. As Jane would come up with a poem, and I would say, I've got a picture that would work well with that poem. And so we kind of went back and forth, developing poems or doing pictures with the poems, and it turned into kind of a marvelous thing, really. And then with the addition of songs, it turned into a whole nother adventure. And so that's what we've been doing with this book. Very exciting because poetry and songwriting go hand in hand, but they're very different in some ways too.
Mm-hmm. So while the photography added color to my poems, the songs lift the poems up off the page. That's the way it feels. Yeah. And it is an experience that I think is new in a book, to have a flow that goes through with beautiful photography and then highlighted with music that guides you from page to page. I feel like the book is a meditation, and something that you really would not necessarily read just once and pass on to somebody else, but read more than once and reflect on.
One of the things I found too is you don't need the songs to play. It's kind of nice to be in a quiet space and just kind of be with yourself and read the poems, because they stand alone fine. You don't need to have all the sound around you and all the music either. And so it's been really a great adventure.
About the flow of the book starts from a sense of loss, and all of us have been through the loss of something. And so the inception of this book starts at that place and then moves forward with how you work your way through the loss of something. And for Mark, he says his mantra was always looking for the beauty in things and going slowly and taking your time and seeing that no matter what, there are still beautiful things that surround you. And so that was the beginning. And then adding on over time, finding laughter in moments helps lighten everything up. And realizing that even though you maybe have been through a loss, you have the ability to carry your memories. Memories are never lost. Memories are always there. You get to keep them. You get to reflect on them. You carry them with you. Then the book ends with this beautiful, beautiful video of baby wood ducks launching into the future, and with a song that's called Leap of Faith. And it just says that, like when you're ready to move forward into the next chapter of your life, you take a leap of faith, just like that baby duck. You don't know where you're going. You don't know exactly what is coming next, but you take a chance. And that's how the book closes.
I've got a wood duck house. They're a special, gorgeous kind of bird that I've been having in my wood duck house just outside my window for the past 20 years or so, and have been filming them every year as they jump out. And so I've been able to put cameras in the wood duck house so I can watch what's going on. You learn a lot by watching every day. And that's what the cool thing about the wood ducks and the babies are jumping out, that they are really a sense of joy, and that's been a real enlightening thing too.
And no matter the fact that they're only 24 hours old, they have all the courage in the world. They leap out of that house and they go with their mom, and they take a chance and they move forward.
Here's the video. Take a look at the video.
day. Time to make your way. Doubts cast aside. Today is your day. Take a deep breath. Prepare to break free. Embrace the unknown. That's where you will be. So take a leap of faith. Launch into your life. Your beginning awaits you with open water and skies. Every step feels stronger. Follow your soul. Chasing after dreams, you're now in control. Like a rocket on a countdown, the thrills in your veins. This moment is electric. Let freedom reign. So take a leap of faith. Launch into your life. Your beginning awaits you with open water and skies. Don't look back. There's nothing to regret. You're making your own way. The greatest story yet. With every heartbeat, feel the rhythm of the water. Paddle away. Though the waters may be wide, be brave, this is your day. So take a leap of faith. Launch into your life. Your beginning awaits you with open water and skies. Let your heart lead the way. Trust the journey, jump into the fray. The universe is waiting. Are you ready to go? Your dreams are like wings, ready for the show.
Thank you once again for watching this episode of Oregon Life Poetry in the Pines. Please join us next week for part 2. And again, I'd like to thank Torhorse Insurance, the Oregon Brooklyn Optimist Club, and the Oregon Freemasons who sponsor this program.